pursue legislation on maritime zones and archipelagic sea lanes with robust scientific data. All these are concrete examples that attest to the role of ocean science in shaping our fate as an archipelagic state. It is equally significant that today we inaugurate the exhibit behind you, titled Archipelagic States, Identity, Consciousness, and Law, a remarkable display curated by our permanent mission to the United Nations in New York. This exhibit, which was previously inaugurated during the 33rd meeting of States Parties to UNCLOS in June 2023 at the UN, offers a unique glimpse into our archipelagic heritage. I invite you all to the ribbon-cutting ceremony later to mark this noteworthy effort to promote archipelagic consciousness. We extend our gratitude to the Philippines National Commission for UNESCO, our UNACOM, which has always been our partner in pursuing our commitment to the Ocean Decade. Together, we amplify the call to action for a sustainable ocean management, including plastic waste reduction, the mitigation and adaptation to climate change impacts on marine environments, and the protection of our heritage sites. Through MANAMo 2023, with the theme that we are collaborating it with, the Philippines demonstrates its readiness to collaborate towards the shared goal of a resilient, secure, and thriving ocean. Together this month, let us explore the science we need for the oceans we want. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Assistant Secretary Ponce. Next, we will be playing the pre-recorded video message of the Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Enrique Manalo, for MANAMo 2023.
On behalf of the Department of Foreign Affairs, I extend my warmest greetings as we celebrate the Maritime and Archipelagic Nation Awareness Month 2023. This annual celebration holds vital significance for our nation as it offers us an opportunity to reflect on our identity as an archipelagic country, recognize the profound importance of our maritime domain, and reaffirm our commitment to the sustainable development of our oceans. Under the overarching theme of Kapuluan, Kabaluhan, at Kaunlaran, which translates to archipelago, significance, and development, we are inspired to delve into the wonders of our vast archipelagic country. As much as we are awed by our unique geography, we are also reminded of the vital role that our seas play in our history, culture, and economy. To complement the national theme, DFA is proud to adopt the sub-theme, Setting Sails Towards Sustainability, Ocean Science for Archipelagic Philippines. The sub-theme underscores our commitment to evidence and science-based policies that fortify our aspirations for clean, safe, and secure oceans, including our thrust for a rules-based international order. The milestones achieved by the Philippines, such as the 2016 Arbitral Award, exemplify how the use of scientific data can support our legal positions and policies and advance our national interests with confidence. By this sub-theme, we also highlight our commitment to the United Nations Decade for Ocean Science for Sustainable Development, recognizing that collaboration is vital for our shared goal of secure, resilient, and thriving oceans and rich marine biodiversity. MANAMO 2023 should remind us of our collective responsibility to protect, preserve, and sustain our archipelago for future generations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, I would like to briefly introduce our next speaker. Dr. Gil S. Jacinto has been designated as the Philippine National Focal Point of the Intergovernmental Oceanographic Commission of UNESCO since 2014. He is a former professor from the UP Marine Science Institute and is currently a consultant for the Philippine National Commission for UNESCO, or UNOCOM, and the Academician for National Academy of Science and Technology, or NAST, to deliver his keynote presentation on the UN Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development. We would like to invite to the podium Dr. Hill S. Jacinto. A round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. Undersecretary Maria Teresa Lazaro, Undersecretary Eduardo Jose de Vega, Assistant Secretary Maria Ponce, Angela Ponce, Unicom SecGen Ivan Henares, honorable officials of the Department of Foreign Affairs, esteemed guests, and fellow ocean advocates. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Maayong buntag kanatong tanan. As we gather here today to launch the Maritime and Archipelagic National Awareness Month, I am reminded of my younger days as a marine scientist and instructor at the Marine Science Institute, UP Diliman. The workshop series on managing potential conflicts in the South China Sea that a number of us participated in alongside officials of the Department of Foreign Affairs in the 1990s and at the start of this millennium, and the joint oceanographic and marine scientific research in the South China Sea, or JOMSRE SCS, between the Philippines and Vietnam come to mind. The diplomacy of scientific research, or so to speak. I also recall with some unease how during the first meeting of the introduction to oceanography classes that I taught at MSI, I would ask the students with diverse backgrounds if they could visualize a map of the Philippines and the Kalayaan Islands group in their minds. Many would sadly and candidly respond, no. Question: how many islands does the Philippines have? Okay. If you have a number now, my number then was 7,107. The number today, as you probably know or should know, is 7,641. Okay, if we don't, then maybe it's a number that will increase, and that's fine. But I fondly remember the many field trips I took with undergraduate and graduate students and even high school teachers, opportunities that provided lasting experiences and learning about the sea and the ocean outside the classroom that they would remember long after graduation. It is in the spirit that I wish to share with you a global initiative that holds immense promise for our archipelagic nation, the UN Decade of Ocean Science for Sustainable Development. Our oceans, as vast and as mysterious as they are, have always been a source of sustenance, wonder, and identity for our people. Yet beneath their shimmering surface lies a world that, despite its profound significance, remains largely uncharted and misunderstood. The UN Decade of Ocean Science, spanning from 2021 to 2030, is a clarion call for nations worldwide. It beckons us to unite, to reverse the decline of ocean health, and to harness the transformative power of ocean science for a sustainable future. But why is this initiative so close to my heart? And why should it matter deeply to an archipelagic developing country like ours, the Philippines? Firstly, our marine biodiversity is nothing short of a living testament to nature's wonders. From the vibrant coral reefs to the elusive marine species, our waters are teeming with life and opportunities to save lives. Yet they face unprecedented threats: overfishing, pollution, and the devastating effects of climate change. The Decade of Ocean Science offers us the tools, knowledge, and collaborative platforms to conserve and sustainably use these invaluable resources. It's not just about preservation. It's about ensuring that our children and their children inherit an ocean as bountiful as the one we once knew. Ang ating ipagpamana. Secondly, our relationship with the ocean is one of reverence, but also vulnerability. As an archipelago frequently at the mercy of typhoons, rising sea levels, tsunamis, and other natural calamities, understanding our oceans is not just scientific curiosity, it's a matter of survival. Through this initiative, the Decade, we can develop and improve early warning systems, resilient infrastructures, and community-based strategies to mitigate the impacts of these challenges, ensuring that our islands remain safe havens for all who call them home. Our oceans are also the lifeblood of our economy. I've seen firsthand the dedication of our fisherfolk, the entrepreneurs who rely on marine products and tourism, and the communities that thrive because of our marine resources. Embracing the Decade of Ocean Science ensures that these industries not only survive, but thrive, driving our nation's economic growth while preserving the delicate balance of our marine ecosystems. Furthermore, our seas are storytellers. They've borne witness to our ancestors' voyages, our struggles for independence, and our dreams for a brighter future. This initiative, again the Decade, helps us preserve these narratives, promoting sustainable practices that resonate with our traditions and honor our history. Lastly, collaboration is at the heart of the Decade of Ocean Science. As the Philippines' focal person for the Intergovernmental Oceanographic Commission, now for quite a long time, I've been privileged to witness the power of shared knowledge and resources. This initiative paves the way for us to collaborate on a global scale, on a regional scale, ensuring that our local efforts are amplified by international expertise and support. In line with our sub-theme, Setting Sails Towards Sustainability Ocean Science for Archipelagic Philippines, I urge each of you to embrace the promise of the UN Decade of Ocean Science. Let's harness its potential to chart a course towards a sustainable and prosperous future for our beloved archipelago. From a practical standpoint, I sincerely hope that we can finally establish the Philippines National Decade Committee for the Ocean Decade this year, with the support of the Department of Foreign Affairs, the UNESCO National Commission of the Philippines, the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, the Department of Science and Technology, the University of the Philippines, and other members of the National Committee on Marine Sciences. As we embark on this year's MANAMo, let us remember that our oceans are not just vast expanses of blue or green. They are the heart and soul of our nation, with science as our compass and our shared knowledge, heritage as our anchor. we can navigate the challenges ahead and ensure that our seas remain a source of life, identity, and hope for generations to come. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jacinto, for that wonderful and informative presentation. I'm sure it serves as a wake-up call for all of us here today. Now, to entertain us all with their charming performance, it is my honor to welcome the Dasmariñas Chamber Singers. Founded in 2015, the choir features the best of Filipino choral artistry as it represents the Philippines in various choir competitions internationally. Over the years, the choir has earned several citations and awards in Taiwan, Singapore, and South Korea. The choir is currently led by an internationally awarded conductor, Mr. Rodrin Suarez. Now, I would like to ask for your help in welcoming our choir. A round of applause for them, please. Thank you very much, Dasmariñas Chamber Singers. I'm not sure about you, but that certainly sent shivers down my spine. It was a wonderful and powerful performance. Now, to the moment that we have been waiting for. Last but not least, it is once again my honor to invite Assistant Secretary Ponce, as well as an Undersecretary Maria Teresa Lazaro, and Undersecretary Eduardo Jose de Vega, as well as Dr. Gil Jacinto, to do the honors of officially opening the Archipelagic State Exhibit at the DFA lobby by cutting the ribbon. Our ushers will guide you. Could someone please assist our guests? We would also like to invite all of the Assistant Secretaries and Assistant Secretary Noel Sorvignon to please join us in the cutting of the ribbon. Would the guests please join? As well as Assistant Secretary Eileen Raulo. To all our guests, we thank you for being with us in our humble celebration to herald the start of MANAMo. We sincerely hope that you have enjoyed. We wish to invite you to take your time in viewing the exhibit, partake in the light snacks and refreshments as you are serenaded by the wonderful voices of the Dasmariñas Chamber Singers. Thank you very much.